Hello everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you how to slice and use Bambu Studio software to adjust your settings and get better quality for your printer. Personally, I use the Bambu P1S if you've seen my videos with the time lapses. So I'm going to teach you what I do. If you have an AMS, this would be great for you. Then you have your colors right over here. Then you also have your other colors over here. There are a bunch of other options for prints, but when it all comes down is after you slice the plate. So to get better quality, not quality, but like better strength, then you want to come down to this area where it has your infill percentage and stuff. So you want to come to sparse infill. Right now I have it at 10. If you're looking for faster prints, then I would recommend around 8 to 10%. I'm going to do 10%. And I do recommend probably maybe adaptive cubic. It's one of the faster ones. Next up, we have wall loops. Anything that's lower than 2 is going to be probably very weak. Now I don't want to really mess around with the tinkering of the speed. Also, if you're wondering how I got the speed, you need to click on this switch right here, Advanced, and if you want to actually mess with your speed a bit on the layers, then the initial layer here shows up the slower speed here, and then the infill will be 105, and then we have our standard speeds like this. Now I'm going to change this to 300 millimeters also. And as you can see, here is where you can find your acceleration. I usually do 20,000 all the way. 20,000 here, 20,000 there. But that's just the top speed for this. So the acceleration for top speed would be good. Now as you can see, you might be able to see your max speed here with your printer, and that's what it's marketed at for how fast you're printing if you go to ludicrous mode on the Bambu Lab. Printers, as you know, quality. So there's something called ironing. I don't really know this yet, but ironing is probably pretty helpful. It gets better top layers. You have your layer height. I usually do 0.2 for good quality. Oh yeah, so one more thing. Your nozzle diameter should be preset here. The standard is 0.4. Now, if you wanted to auto orient, so let's click on this and see how to rotate. So obviously, this is an XYZ cube. So you have to, and also to navigate, you will go around like this. Actually, I don't know what happened just now. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, I see what happened. Okay. So, let's get back to standard. So, if you're having trouble with this, you can say lay on face. Now you want to really pay attention to what face we're going. This is the X, if you can tell. We want it to be laying on the Z face, so you want it to be here. Now if we go back to the camera, no. This messed up again. Sorry. We want it to be on the Z face. So there we go. That's how you auto orient something like that. And to rotate, so it's like, alright, here we go. So this is what it should look like. Now your x-axis would be going this way, if you know. So it should be facing this if you're doing a calibration cube. Wait a second. Yes, I'm right. Next step, how to slice. Now, to slice our plate, we will click the slice button. We'll show all your timings, prepare time, your model time, and your total time to print. Now, once we have this, you can check how the print did. And like the inside, like look at this is adaptive cubic if you didn't know. This is what the info looks like. It's pretty quick. After that, so now we select the option print plate, and that will send it to the printer. You print it. Now external, it will ask you for external. Also, you have the option to this. I always keep this on. Always actually keep this on for everyone. Time lapse. This is optional. I'm gonna keep it off because it's not really something I need to pay attention to. External. Make sure it's set to the actual filament. If you're not using the preset brands, make sure you change that. I'll show you how to change that once we get over to the device itself up there. So once you send it, it will send it through the cloud service. Let's wait for that. So, like I was saying here, external. So, if you look, the filament here must, so there's preset brands like Bambu Lab. Then we have Fibron, which are known for some pretty tough materials. We have your regular generic, we have Polylite, Overture, we have Sunlu, and then we have eSun, which is an environmental friendly version of filament. I have it just set to generic PLA because my PLA I'm using inland is not set in here, so we'll confirm this. Okay, so, and also you have to click your filament to unload. It won't show that because the thing is printing, as you can see. You can change your speed here. You can change it from standard, sport, to ludicrous. Lamp would turn on and off the printer. I will show you what that does right now. I'm going to send it to the printer. I'm going to open up this camera by clicking this. Lamp. That will turn off the light. There. Turn it back on. There you go, again. So now it's preheating the bed. If you look here, you can see all your information about the temperature, regulations, if you have time lapses saved here. Also, anyway, so that's how you set up prints on your Bambu Lab P1S. Thanks for watching.